Hello, this is Ed Garber, the host of Crazy Ed's Sports Show. Will be broadcast around the globe very, very soon. So, topics: Craig Carton, Gene Michael, and last night. So, first topic: Craig Carton of WFAN. What is wrong with you? You're selling fake tickets, gambling debts. You're done with WFAN. So WFAN now needs two people. One to team with Boomer Esiason and one to take the place of Mike Francesa. I'm available anytime. WFAN, give me a call. Give me a call. Contact me now. But Greg Carton, what is wrong with you? Now, I do have a life besides sports. Yesterday, I took my wife to New York City. We went to our favorite restaurant, Carmine's, in the theater district, and we sort of played The Bronx Tale. It was one of the best shows we've seen in our lives. We've seen many shows, one of the best. Drama turned into a musical. It was great. Basically followed the movie. See, I want to give out the plot, but it was the best. The sound, the entertainers. We had a lot of autographs of the main cast after the show. But I highly recommend it. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 15. A 15, The Bronx Tale. Now, speaking about the Bronx, baseball and the Yankees lost a great man today, Gene Michael. He was 79 years old, born in 1938. He was a Yankee player, not the best player, but he was a master of the hidden ball trick. When the pitcher was on the mound, he would fake hanging out behind this guy between second and third, and he just tapped him on the shoulder. I got the ball in my hand. Once or twice a year, he would have the hidden ball trick. He was the master at it. But he wasn't the best player, but he did that. Yankee manager, Yankee GM, and scout. He started the Yankee dynasties in the late 70s. He advised George to keep Ron Guidry when he was ready to dump him. And the core four. He had to keep them because George was on suspension from baseball for various reasons. But because of him, they kept the core four plus one. Jorge Posada, Derek Jeter, Andy Pettit, and Mariano Rivera. Together, they were the players, and the plus one was Bernie Williams. They were all the best, and because of Gene Michael, they stayed together all those years. Something basically unheard of these days, because Derek Jeter, his first year rookie ball, he made about 50 errors. He was not too good, but Gene Michael stuck with him, and look what he did. But what's going on with Gene Michael is I heard on Yes Network today that they were talking to Susan Wallman, one of the announcers, and she gave a story that when Bernie Williams wasn't doing too well, George said, dump him. So Gene Michael said, no one wants him. So basically, George said, he's in your basket, you take care of Bernie Williams. So because of that story, when Gene Michael supposedly told a fib, that's how they kept Bernie Williams and the core four together. He was known as the man with the mind. He knew it all. They interviewed Buck Showalter. He's very envious of him today. But Gene Michael, like I said, wasn't the best player, but the mind, he just knew how to play the game. That's why, honestly, a lot of managers are former catchers. Not the best players, but the catcher does take control of the whole team, the whole field. He looks at everything. And most managers are not the best players. They're from the minor leagues because the best players, can't do it. Like Ted Williams, he managed the Washington Senators in 1968-69. He could hit 300. His players, how come he can't hit 300? He couldn't understand why. So the best players are not good managers. But Gene Michael just had it. A very respected man, very respected mind of the game. And today the Yankees beat the Orioles 9-1. Sonny Gray, one of good acquisitions by Brian Cashman this year. The Yankees won it. Aaron Judge hit a home run, number 39. He has about 103 or so walks. He should set the all-time record for walks by a rookie very soon. But the Yankees are 3.5 back of the Red Sox. This would be hard because the Yankees don't play the Red Sox too much. Don't play them all the rest of the year. So you're going to have to count on other teams. They're about 3.5 games up for the wild card. 1 game and in. But I'll tell you, I took a survey on my Facebook page the other day. Which pitcher would you want playing that one game, pitching that one game? I would pick CC Sabathia. Not the best pitcher, but he's been there, done that. I wrote on my Facebook page that he would pitch the best 5 innings he could give you. He'd just go nuts for 5 innings, let the bullpen win the game. A lot of people put Severino, some people put Tanaka, a couple of people put Sonny Gray, but the voting was, most people want Luis Severino, but he's never been there. He's never been there. So I would go with experience. One game, one and done. But we'll see what happens. First, God forbid the Yankees don't get first place, but hopefully they will. But they're not the wild card. So I'm ending the show with a moment of silence for Gene Michael.